Alright guys, here we go again, second time for the day. We got the Euro Japanese yen. Important update on this one. Things have not went smoothly for us ever since we initiated this bullish campaign. In fact, price action went pretty much against us ever since right from the get-go. Right? So but we kept our ground as far as the position go, because we feel confident about the conviction about the technical situation. Even though price went against us, it only did that for a couple of days, but it did drop quite a bit in those couple of days. I'm talking about yesterday and the day before. Up until that point, price was pretty stagnant, and that's pretty much where we pulled the trigger the first time. We got in with 10K and price action kind of started to drop, right? Now, we knew that 129.30 here, almost 30, was the last line of resort, right? We knew that this is a massive support. It's not just one level, it's actually two different key levels that aligned almost perfectly, right? The first system is the blue one, which is a bigger one that we've been following up with for quite some time. The second one is the purple one, which is relatively new, and it had been created, on the background of the last, 7, 8, 9 days. So that's a very short-term cycle type of system. It just happens to be that two different levels have been falling right one on top of the other. So that creates here quite a lot of support. So for us, that was, like I said, that was the last resort. If price was going to break down below that 129.28 here, we were going to be pulling out. All right. But that did not happen yet, right? So we actually expect price action to turn around at this point, right? I mean, you might call it wishful thinking, but I would call it pure technical analysis, interpretation on our end, because we find a lot of support here. Obviously, price can break down. It did last time, right? Like 10 days ago. But that was a false breakdown. That was price setting up bearish traps. I don't suspect it's going to do that again. All right, I think this was just a technical correction. Price is supposed to come back up. Now, which system are we going to follow? That's the question. So what we did, we decided to do two things. First, double down, right? Doubling down, because now we think price is gonna pick up that necessary support to turn back up, right? So we doubled down. We pushed 20K. So it's not just doubling down, that's like tripling down, right? We moved from 10K, now we're 30K, right? Second, we're going to be addressing now the small system, right? The small system, the purple system, is much more imminent. So we can easily aim for 130.09 right here with the lower trade that we just pushed in, right, with the 20K, and keep the original target of 130.7 for the first trade, for the 10K, right? That's how you mix two different trades in the same position, but you also assign them with two different targets. As far as the stop loss level goes, that's the same for both, right? If we're going to be stopped out, we might as well get stopped out from the whole position at the same time and just look for opportunity elsewhere. Unless that's the case, targets can definitely be different. Targets can vary from one another, but not the stop loss level. That's how we see things anyway. But more importantly, guys, is the fact that price action will just continue to climb, because it started off on the right foot today. Let's just hope it's going to continue on that same direction, and if it does, then I guess we're going to be back in business, right? And hopefully we're going to hit the jackpot here, because now the position is pretty big. Right now position is pretty big. We're definitely taking an additional risk on the situation here, but we just feel pretty good about the technical picture, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, that's about that. That's about that Euro Japanese yen. That's about that for the day-to-day Forex market, guys. We're going to be back tomorrow as usual. So till then, be well.